is all that is needed. It's true that there is nothing to do for the what we call the separate self or the ego. As we know, it's a non-existent illusion. It's just a bundle of thoughts, feelings, and perception pretending to be me. So, of course, for that separate self, there is nothing to do, but in consciousness, so to speak, there comes a moment when our non-dual understanding wishes to come into life, into daily life. And this, first, we need to possibly understand that it's not the end of the journey, the enlightened state, the non-dual state, or any big experience along the way that has passed and is not here now with us. That was fantastic at the time and maybe brought great recognition and maybe even this lasting connection to awareness. But is it here now? Is it here now in my experience? Is there harmony with my experience having a body, with my experience having a mind, maybe not telling me always what I want to hear, having still some chatters from the past torturing me and telling me what a useful dude I am or useless dude I am, how great or how miserable I am. All of that talk about the personal me that often perseveres for a long time, even after the recognition. Even knowing that it's not true, it's kind of annoying to listen to these old records and then these feelings that follow. Phew, hallelujah. All these thoughts creating feelings that somehow don't quite match, that we know that we are all the same, all one consciousness. Why am I triggered? Why am I angry? Why am I annoyed? Why am I frustrated? So we may know that it's all not true, but the unfolding of these ignorant expressions still come into our experience, into consciousness. So that's the moment, and many of us have this moment. Which is not in time, which is a honest assessment in consciousness, because consciousness is pure intelligence. Our true nature knows deep, deep down in our heart, we know if there is a gap or if this non-dual understanding is our experience in life. And we don't even need to tell anyone, but we can be honest with ourselves and see, there is still work to do, so to speak. Even no one is working on anything in our non-dual approach. But it's just this seeing it as it is. Honestly, it's like, hey, this worked great to recognize that I am awareness. But am I really happy and at peace with myself, with my friends, with the world, with the politicians, with the chemtrails, with the whatever is going on in the world that is having the power to create resistance in me? Resistance towards my body, my mind, and the world, while I'm knowing that this is apparently all me. So there's the gap. I know, but it doesn't quite show in my experience. And any one of us who resonates with that is then kind of open. It's our freedom. We open the door in consciousness to like, okay, how can we now allow this light of consciousness to find all the dark corners in our bodies, in our minds, in our psyche, in our relationships, in our work? How can we put it together, so to speak? That which is together, of course, it's an illusion that it's not together, but it's powerful illusion. The mind convinces us. The feelings are real in our experience. These thoughts are annoying in our experience. So our Sangha, our friendship has this kind of openness to make it truly one, we could say. To make that which is already real, the oneness of the movie and the screen. To do our best to bridge the gap and find the beliefs of separation, of ignorance that are still preventing us from seeing the world, the body and the mind, experiencing the world, the body and the mind as this peaceful, loving, beautiful expression of myself. Finding, investigating, questioning those beliefs in our meetings, and meeting in our bodies the pockets of separation where ignorance on the feeling level is stored that prevents us from experiencing the world in this oneness with awareness.